training yesterday. I had to go back and take Cutter 1 again. Cause the freaking, they got, I don't know, the classified stuff and everything in our state you gotta revamp your knowledge every so often. So we had to take that class back again, which I'd rather been Cutter 2 or 3, but I'll tell you what, with the folks that was in Cutter 1, and with the way the class turned out, because it was a class full of loggers, nothing but loggers, it was great. Man, what a class. Learned a lot, met some cool people, got to hang out with my boy Joe, and I got him on film a little bit if I can. My problem is when I'm doing something like that and I'm learning, I totally forget about the logger weight crap because I'm trying to learn. You know, well, I just split that one. Come here, you son of a buck. There we go. I totally forget about the logger weight stuff because I'm just trying to learn. So I don't get pitch accordance a lot of times in a situation like that when I should for y'all. Because, daggone, I need to learn for myself. But I got some of it. I'll try to put some of it together to make something out of it. But we'll just have to see how it goes. I ain't got really an idea how it's... I'm going to try to make it look good for Joe and Clint, so that way they can use it, you know, so they kind of get the word out for what they're doing. But it'll take me a little bit to get it edited out to where it's funny, but interesting at the same time, and take all the stuff that I missed and fill in the blanks of what he was teaching, you know. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Meanwhile, yesterday they cut this out, and I noticed when I come in that the wood back there ain't been done yet, so I drove past wood to get started, so that way we're going to be all cross paths here later on when we go to when everybody else shows up. But I started this morning. I topped my first tree at 3:30 or 4:30. Come on. Topped my first tree at 4:30, so I'm trying to get a couple hour head start on everybody so I can get them some stuff to munch on. And my saw's half dull. That ain't helping. And I don't know where the wood's at. It's dark and I can't see. This is the first tree I found, and I drove past a bunch of standing trees to get to this one. We'll just have to see how we work out here. If I was a tree, where would I be if I was a tree? Now somewhere through here there's one of them little hikey bikey trails. So I gotta look out for that. Alright, I was a dud this morning. Let me take this little time. I quit talking basically in the video. Let me take this time to talk a little bit about the class and the videos I shared on there. Now I know the photography wasn't very good, and I was learning, and it's hard to capture you know, stuff for logger weight stuff. All my timing and everything. Because basically I was learning, you know, in the class. You know, even though I've been in class a few times, every time every couple of years, Joe changes quite a bit of things on it, and you learn more. You know, and now Clint's involved, and he's got his own spiel to add to it and everything, and it's just there's a lot to learn and take in. And a lot of safety things. I wish I'd have covered the kickback section of the saw. That was pretty cool. Joe never showed it like that before. But that worked out pretty cool. And then I wish I'd have gotten more of him explaining. Yeah, a few of you got on me on my ADHD. Yeah, it's hard for me to hold my attention span very good. That's just how I am. But all in all, maybe y'all get the opportunity and I'll do it better next time. But I'm only going to cover Cutter 1 on it. I'm sure that's all Joe would let me record anyways, because them other classes and that other stuff, that ain't for sharing with the public. That's just for that stuff like everybody wanted me sure triple hinge and stuff like that. That's and swing Dutchman and stuff like that. That's not for everybody. But now some of Cutter One, I think that could be shared with quite a few people. But the other stuff, I think that needs to be left alone. I don't think nobody be really passing that stuff around. For safety issues, for everybody's sake. But we got back to logging. Did a BMP class, but I didn't cover none of it with Dwayne, and learn a lot there too. On their BMPs and stuff. But I had a few guys. We got back to work on the job. We got things rolling again, and got a good window opportunity from Mother Nature, and we was Cadillacing here. And I tell you, another thing. Somebody got on me about the shop pages, and I'm just now starting. We're back in the shop right now as I'm editing this, and some cool stuff going on in the shop. So there's gonna be some cool shop pages coming up soon too. And I don't know, I might sneak them in front of some of these logging pages to kind of break up the logging pages, But thanks everybody. Later on, have a good one.